Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
The profound act of protecting your kidneys is, fundamentally, an act of safeguarding your entire body. Instead, the physiological damage gradually and insidiously cascades outward, allowing highly toxic uremic waste.
The weakening of the renal system dramatically elevates the risk of serious cardiovascular diseases, including kidney failure disrupts the delicate acid-base balance and severely hinders the vital activation of vitamin D.
It throws the essential balance of crucial hormones, such as erythropoietin, needed for red blood cell production, into
This devastating reality that renal damage is almost always systemic damage, and that lost kidney function.
Once the delicate, highly specialized, and irreplaceable renal tissue has sustained irreversible, chronic damage.
Therefore, we must fundamentally transition our collective mindset from relying solely on reactive treatments, such as lifelong maintenance dialysis.
In today's comprehensive discussion, we will meticulously examine 3 essential and highly practical pillars of kidney deficiency.
But in many clinical cases documented by robust research, they can also significantly help slow or
tackle. To make compliance easier and ongoing monitoring straightforward and sustainable, we will provide you with a simple.
First, we will scrutinize common medications, both prescription and over-the-counter, that many people often keep and use carelessly at home.
The second, and equally important, area of focus is nutrition, the daily fuel source and complex biochemical building blocks we provide our bodies.
Finally, we will delve into various forms of physical activity and exercise. These exercises are not merely.
So, let us dive into the details without any further delay. 1. Medications guards.
This holds true for drugs you stock casually in your medicine cabinet without a doctor consultation. And surprisingly,
the first category everyone must be keenly aware of and rigorously vigilant against is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs.
Short-term, sporadic use of NSAIDs for a few days to manage an acute flare-up is generally considered safe for otherwise
practors. The underlying mechanism involves the aggressive inhibition of prostaglandin, a critical, lipid-based chemical messenger. Prioritize the use of safer, topical pain-relieving gels or creams applied directly to the site of pain, or seriously consider acetaminophen as an oral alternative. If oral NSAID intake is deemed unavoidable due to the severity of the pain, always adhere rigorously to using the absolute.
it is absolutely imperative. Research consistently demonstrates that this potent, synergistic combination.
Critically, if you have already been diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, have a low estimated glomerular filtration rate, suffer from chronic heart failure.
Similarly, common medications used to treat chronic reflux or persistent heartburn, known as proton pump.
This stunning indictment demands extreme caution and a reassessment of long-term usage.
Many people keep on quickly clears.
And appear Shaxix. Furthermore, certain classes of antibiotics can also endanger the sensitive renal tubules.
Studies show that if a patient is administered specific high-risk types of antibiotics, such as the aminoglycosides class.
Take a moment to visualize your kidney's intricate internal structure. Each kidney is not a single
When some nephrons become irreparably damaged by toxins or reduced blood flow, the remaining healthy units are immediately forced to nutrition course. Now we pivot to nutrition, the second fundamental pillar, examining which types of foods are truly kidney safe. First and foremost on your priority list should be fruits and vegetables rich in potassium. Potassium plays a stellar, essential role in supporting robust kidney health.
Simultaneously, potassium stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a powerful natural vasodilator, and aids the vessels.
So which nutrient-dense foods should you prioritize to maximize your potassium intake? Focus heavily on leafy green.
However, everything in nutrition requires careful balance and context, and this is a critical distinction, especially in kidney care.
Highly personalized meal planning, guided meticulously by a board-certified renal dietitian, is both necessary and incredibly helpful for safely managing mineral intake. Meticulous and aggressive control over sodium salt intake is absolutely mandatory if you wish to protect your kidneys from unnecessary strain and hypertensive damage.
If you are concurrently struggling with hypertension, reducing this intake further, down to 1,500 milligrams, offers superior.
Many people falsely assume that the salt problem lies only in the shaker on the dinner table. In reality, the vast majority are harsh. While these items may appear convenient and inexpensive, their heavy consumption inflicts massive inflammatory damage, not only. 3. Exercises. Physical exercise is the third vital pillar for ensuring long-term kidney health.
A large-scale clinical study published in the prestigious journal JAMA Internal Medicine highlighted that even light to moderate activity.
Furthermore, a detailed meta-analysis covering 12 separate clinical trials demonstrated conclusively that any form of
recommended forms of activity that reliably improve cardiovascular and renal function include brisk walking, light jogging, cycling, swimming.
If you can dedicate 30 minutes daily to incorporate meaningful physical activity into your routine, it will be immensely
Crucially, if you work an office job and are required to sit for long, uninterrupted periods, implement the mandatory. Always remember that protecting your kidneys is not a temporary task to be addressed only during an acute health scare, but the fundamental.
If you integrate these crucial habits as a permanent, non-negotiable part of your life, you will not only stabilize or improve your kidney.
Thank you sincerely for visiting our channel and for watching this detailed presentation until the very end. If you found this information valuable and potentially life-saving,